Welcome to a clear night in Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And I want to start with a thank you and an apology. I'd like to say thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me so much to think about. And you also reminded that I need to check out a couple of locations for potential loot boxes. And the apology is that I actually set out to record a video, this part, as an exploration. You can see what I've done since the end of the last video is come out through here. It's quite interesting actually, because where is the UCH start? There it is, just in this area, because this is where I was thinking about setting up a base. But what I actually found was there's about 6 drones lurking in this area. I've got no idea why. I don't know if I build a base here, they're going to come in as a swarm. So I am thinking now more about putting a base up here in the north. There's also the potential that we're going to get a little bit more sunlight there. What I did was I came out and explored through here. Now, to be honest, you haven't missed that much, because I mined down a couple of areas. We found an abandoned workshop here, checked out this area here to see if we could get some trading, came in here. So it was very much more being on patrol, because what I was actually doing is, if I come in here and show you now the CPU stats, I've now actually upgraded the SV to 12,000, because I manufactured a CPU extender, which, if I come into the back here, is located just here, actually there. And what I've also done is created a mobile constructor here. And what that means is that we might get a little bit more range of what we can make and can't make. I think we can make a small heatsink here. Quite interesting is I actually picked up a mission for in the Polaris area, where they actually wanted some heatsink. I can't remember how many they wanted. Looks like they're not that bad to make actually. It says a disposable thermal cell that stores heat from a high output device until it reaches maximum capacity and is ejected safely. I've got absolutely not too sure what that actually will do. You can see we've actually got a little bit more than there in that case, and more importantly, we got a little bit more range on what we can build here, which is going to help us with setting up the base. But you can see at the moment there's nothing in here, because what I actually want to do in this part is do a little bit on the main mission for a change of pace. And for that end, what we're going to do is put the EVA boost on. I think maybe we're just there. I've also put on the improved light armor. What I wouldn't mind is a little bit more, possibly, what do we need to make some 15mm ammunition? Steel plate, nitrocellulose, and copper ingots. So I think we'll pick up we've got 500 copper ingots here. I don't want to take too much with me. Oops, shove that there. So we'll take some logs. Don't need the silicon. And what was it? Steel plate, wasn't it? We'll just take some bit in the way of, oops. And then we'll just put that into the, oops, cargo hold of there, which means that what we should be able to do, if I flip that to the ammo box, we should be able to make, should we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for luck. And I think beyond that we are ready to go up into space. Let me just check the, yeah, I did consider I can't make a shield generator at the moment, so we can't do anything. And what I do need to do is save the template. I did lose a block off of this side over here in an engagement with a drone, but I don't think, well, so we got a little bit of damage here, so let's just make sure the ship is kind of, that we've taken a bit more damage on this side as well. Just make sure but the cockpit worked very well, to be honest. Just a couple of little steel blocks. I don't think I've got any more steel blocks. I don't want to spend too long working on this because I do want to get up into space, because what I want to do is find a source of cobalt, because that seems to be one of the big limiting factors at the moment. Actually, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see by... We're going to need to put some fuel in, to see what we got fuel-wise. I think I'm just going to jump out and get some supplementary fuel as well. I did find some promethium. I think we'll take some of those with us just in case. Get that into cargo as well. So up we go. We're going to go and find out what is going on in the wider planet. Now I'm hoping that the opposition isn't going to be that hostile, because if we run into a lot of opposition, we're not really going to be able to survive it. But here we are breaking through into orbit. I'm detecting the Kennick station locator beacon, Commander. Plotting a course. Reach the Kennick station. It's on the other side of the planet, goes without saying. What have we got? Got heat signature over there. What I was hoping for is an asteroid. Got something 6.1 that way. Just turn the power off. I'd like to find a cobalt asteroid. So what we're going to do is we're just going to head in that direction before we go to the Kennick station and see if this is actually a cobalt asteroid. I mean, I don't want to pick up a large quantity of cobalt. I just want enough to be going on with. But we've got a hostile there. So it looks like the hostiles are hanging around. There's the Kennick station. Right, it says the Kennick station is over there. Just head for the Kennick station then. Anyway, we've got a max speed of 129, so we should be able to get to the Kennick station relatively quickly. So I'll see you once we get there, guys. So here we are. We're just coming up on the Kennick station. UCH ship requesting permission to dock, over. Kick your boots off. My house is your house. Okay, thank you. Just orientate round and see if we can find a docking bay. Well, we've got a landing lights there. It'd be great if we could just fly in and land on the platform there. There we are. Clear. We can land here. And thrusters off. So the malware that I returned to the office profile allowed me to access his personal communication, Commander. Use these connections to allow you access to the station. It's limited access, but up to a bit late. What would I do? Let's hope you never find out. Okay. I'm assuming that we won't be able to pick up any of this stuff, which is a little bit there. Approach the medical officer. Now that. There's the medical officer. So he's over there. I mean, it'd be great if we could get a med bay. Welcome to Oki's Medical. Are you there to purchase supplies for your ship or there? Can you tell me about Ensign Emerson's condition? I'm afraid I can't do that, sir. It would violate doctor-patient confidentiality, which is a violation of part of their What if I just need to know if she's alive. Yes, the patient is alive. She made a full recovery. I can't tell you any more than that. I'm already skirting the boundaries of my contract. So now you know. Please leave. Okay, medical doctor. Have a nice day. I would like to license medical injectors. I'm interested to see what supplies you've got. He doesn't have a lot, does he? Here, anti-parasitic injections. That's what I'm after. We're going to be fighting these horrible, creepy, crawly. There's the 375 each, but we can buy 3 of those. We use the med bay. That's good. This is what I'd really need, is a base with some of this medical equipment installed. What we've got to do, approach the floor manager. The floor manager's up there. I want to do teleporter service. And we just go up. What can I do for you? Sir. If you're here to lodge a complaint about one of the station services employees, I really wish you wouldn't. Oh, sorry, I haven't slept in days, so my mind's not on things. I'm not here to lodge a complaint. The praise Empyrion. I don't think I could handle another customer complaint today. So then what do you want with me? Please tell me you're not trying to sell something. I'm looking for my comrades. They came to this station several months ago. I'm afraid I'm afraid I only manage the shopping district of the station. If you were transporting cargo, the logistics manager would probably have records of them. But unless there's a dispute with one of the station staff, I'm afraid I'm not much help. Okay. I mean, I could try and search the general records, but unless they're important, they wouldn't have made the logs. If you want me to give it a try, I can, but I will need the names of those. If you want me to give it a try, I can, but I would need the names of and use of the logs. Emerson, she's been trusted. Ensign Natasha Emerson. She's been treated as okay medical while she was here. Lieutenant, okay, we'll just do that. That should be fine. Military ranks aren't included with names in the logs anyway. Your friend made it into the general station logs. It looks like they were sent upstairs to Polsec. I'm not seeing any disturbance criminal disciplinary report, so it doesn't seem that it's to be related to them being in trouble. Not that I'm saying that they did anything wrong, but this is very strange. What's Polsec and why would they be taken there? Polsec is Polaris Security Military, if you like, division of the Polaris Megacorp responsible for protecting Polaris assets from pirates and unlawful seizure by Xerox bureaucrats, among other things. Polsec operates on many space stations, but their primary ports is the 7 Kennick stations across the galaxy. So the Polaris military has my people. The logs don't say that don't say you have to go upstairs to the security forces dock and ask them. I'm afraid they won't be able to tell you anything, though. I certainly won't tell me anything. Thanks for your help. Okay. Leave. So we got to go up another level, but before that, I just want to see what we've got to sell on this level in this place. I'm here. Right, this is just the usual food. No, nothing there. I'm hoping to get a bit more trade in this area. What we got here? Cannot access station control. This guy is the card dealer. Don't really want to talk to him. Got here multi-tool submachine gun assault rifle. I can't remember if I'm actually in range. I'm still in range of the. Can't remember if I brought everything with me now. I think I might have dumped it all off. Got the pulse rifle. Don't really have much to trade, but we'll just see. Submachine gun, sniper rifle, multi-charges. No, nothing there. I really want to spend money on. It's a little bit unfortunate, but at least we know that we've got an option to trade here. The bar and grill. At least we got the cure for endoparasites now. What we got? Who are you? Welcome to into weapons. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, this looks a bit more promising. We got some heavy iron, small upgrade kit. Upgrade components and placement barrels of small turrets and fixed weapons. Looking for maybe something that 110 unguided missile. Got some more bombs if we wanted to put that bomb loader on it. But again, I'm not really feeling it for some of this stuff. Got a shotgun upgrade kit, but of course we haven't got anything to ability to upgrade. Well, we're actually looking for how do we get up another level? What we got in here? Have a good look round. I mean, we probably can't steal anything, but unfortunately, but actually got, yeah, everything is restricted. Who am I looking for? Sorry, I lost my thread, guys. Reach the Polaris security deck. How the heck do we get up there? Well, the pulsec operator is up there, but looks like we got an up elevator here. Unless you got something to do with this miscreant, we got locked up. Move along. I caught him trying to bribe a doctor. Get out your way then. So do we need to? Nope. So this is just okay, we got to go higher then. Anything here? Wow, this is quite a big base, isn't it? Kind of an exit that way. You need to just keep going up them. Fine. No. Lock code on it. Got that there. Okay, just keep going up. Hopefully. Mission security docking. Hey, you can't be in here. This area is Polaris personnel only. Sorry, I've got business with one of the operators upstairs. I'll be back in a second. Hey, keep going. Pulsec security operator. You're not meant to be up here. Are you a Polaris boy? Oh, what on earth is my ID now? That is, I think it's that one, isn't it? Welcome. Consider the new account. I'm surprised you were able to memorize your Polaris ID number in the amount of time you had. Fortunately, I've been warned of your coming and asked to give you what aid I can. Take a look around. This place is as boring as possible, and there's no ships docked in the Pulsec Bay. Messing with new arrivals is like the only highlight of my day. So glad it could be a source of entertainment for you. I got a message from Officer Paraval on the ground station 18 to, I quote, lend you to what I can manage within my security clearance. That's pretty weird, but since you've heard the guys right on the track for promotion at the bottom of the pile, probably the prison hab. Anyway, there is no detail on what you need me for, so if I care, fill me in. I'm looking for the destination of a Polaris ship that took 40 or 50 UCH naval personnel off station. One moment. Destination is classified. It looks like the ship has been needed out of the system. There's a return log and the file contracts of another station. No known data there. The rest are locked by the high security clearance. I shouldn't have even been looking at the directory, so I'm pulling out now. Thanks for sticking your neck out. I'll wire you some credits for the trouble. Okay, that would be nice. Guessing there's something to do with messing. Yes, Commander. I also transfer. Okay, we'll give him that. Looks like we hit dead end IDA. It could have gone anywhere, but all the logs are locked away from that executive level or something stupid like that. Can you access the systems? No, Commander, I don't have access to the station's secure systems. However, I believe you should speak to the comms chief now. There's another urgent matter that needs your attention. Where's the comms chief? Oh, he's down here. Anything up here that of interest? Looks like this is just another exit. Okay. Comms chief is down here. Okay. I see you're back. I said I would be, didn't I? We've already received a message telling me to give you the temporary clearance now, so it doesn't matter now. It also says that you're a contractor to Polaris and that you're qualified to reconfigure Polaris configuration equipment. Is that true? I'm sure, I think. You can. That's great. I've been waiting on maintenance for weeks to send someone over to take a look at the relay signals, find out what's going on with the signaling cycle. Commander, I'm aware that you aren't qualified with communications equipment, Polaris, otherwise I will handle the reconfigure of the communications equipment. I require you to be my eyes and hands of this task. The safety of our mission relies on you. Exactly what's the problem, Chief? Glad to hear that you can handle it. For the last week, we've had degrading communication relays in this sector causing havoc. You see this sector has a triangulation set up, communication relay satellites, 6 of them, with Kennick in the middle. Together we collect transmission data from neighboring sectors, route it through the trading terminal, banking system, everything with beam to back up to deep space for another repeater. Problem is something is interfacing with the transmissions between the comm relays to this sector. It could be an asteroid in the way, it could be a broken antenna, it could be sabotage, it could have been some it was just crashed into it and not reported there. So comms relays. What about them? It's the standard orbital station with the bare basics. Life support, server rooms, data storage, buffers, and system cores. No defenses. What about sabotage? Every so often some pirate comes around and tries to siphon off banking data from the comms relays. It's not possible, but it doesn't stop them trying. The real problem is when they hang around to ambush the guys sent to repair the relay. So watch it. So what's my job out there aside from avoiding the pirates? Your job out there is to check each relay for the signs of damage inside and out and fix the broken. If you don't have the materials to fix a mole bypass, I've patched into your radio of the whole time. If pirates do turn up, I'll call you on the security patrol to back you up. Probably take a few minutes for them to reach, so you have to on until they turn up. So we're going to get ourselves in. Any questions? How much am I getting paid for this job? 12,000 credits. Oh wow. Well, head for the flight deck. Yeah, well, I just want to talk to this guy. Astronomical data works. Oh wow, we can sell some this stuff as well. So we gotta make our way back down now. If I can find the way back down. What's it? Yeah, it's just here. So, so I've got a cure for endoparasites, which I don't need now. This is what we got there. Right, we're back to here. Back on the. All right, I'd spill it. What's going on with this job of a Polaris? It's a delicate situation, Commander. To give a definitive answer, I prefer to avoid alarming you if possible. Yeah, well, you're up to something, but you're not telling me because I wouldn't agree to it. You're steering me towards the station. As soon as I heard about it, the job. It's nothing to do with find the rest of the fleet. Commander, I believe you'll be able to access Polaris secure systems through the communication relay and obtain secure data from our systems. That's why I had to undertake the mission for the Polaris. Is that the whole truth, IDA? I'm not lying to you, Commander. Accessing the communication is vital to the future for both of us. Okay. Are you okay? Health. Now, question is, where is my ship? Right, I think we came in here. Oh, guys, what's down here? Oh, must be another dock. I think we came in this area here. There it is. It says the communications relay is that far away. I've got a feeling this is where we're going to get into trouble. But broken antenna. We got a moon there anyway. So what? Now that is the Xerox shipyard. We are going to keep a very long way away from that. That is pretty heavily armored, and that approaching that is bad news. fact, the relay is in the direction of the moon, so what the... So I'm saying, guys. Wow, I think we just taken a little bit of a bash there. That made frightened the living daylights out of me. That space dock is absolutely bad news. It probably did quite a bit of damage to the ship. There's a supply station there. We're certainly going to keep away from him. He's shielded. Oh. What on earth is firing at me? I think we're going to need to go. I'm getting fired at from all different directions at the moment. I think we need to get back to Omicron. Because I can see a missing section from the ship. So we may need to do some repairs. Yeah, this may not have been one. At least I've got some medication. Yeah, we've lost bits of the ship. Where are we? Right, we're here. Let's just go back this way. Of course, we don't have a repair bay. We got a radar signature here, so let's just check that out. Just go to the radar signature, and then we'll put down and see the extent of the damage. See what we need to repair. Just an iron deposit. I've got a... not braking. No, I've got a horrible feeling I've lost some thrusters. You can see we're not... Turn the power off. Actually, not the power of the thrusters. Yeah, I think we've lost our braking thrusters. Let me just see what other damage we've taken. We've got those thrusters there. We've got the lift thrusters. We've got nice big holes in the side of the ship here and here. Yep, haha. We've actually got... read that. To be honest, I can't remember whether... I think the thrusters were here, weren't they? I don't think I can make some thrusters at the moment. Yeah, we need medium thrusters and it's H2B thrusters. That's H2B thrusters. We've got some medium thrusters here, but I can't. And we've lost that bit of wing on that side and that bit of wing on that side. And we've got a great big hole in. I think the hole in the side is been there all the time, so let me just yep, we just lost the two thrusters, so we got to get back to our base. Just gonna have to fly without proper thrusters, which is going to be fun. Where is our base? Our base is over there. Broken antenna. We're not going to be able to do that mission in space until we've got shields. So we're just going to have to fly this way and back towards the broken antenna. What I'll do is I'll see you once we get there, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back. We are approaching my temporary base. The problem is we're only going to get like one kind of shot at this. So come in here. Escape pod is just over there. You can see where the hover vessel is. What I'm going to do is just kind of try and inch my way forward, and what we may have to do is like crash into the wreckage so that we can brake. So, a bit of a nudge. Of course, we got no braking thrusters. I think that is about it. Okay, turn the power thrusters off. What little thrusters I've got, and then we're gonna. Right, what we need to do now is. What do I need to make this? Actually unlock the medium thrusters, have I? First things first, small vessel. Where's the thrusters? We'll unlock that. Luckily we're up to level 12. So all we need is to get these medium thrusters. I think they're the ones where you're going to be needing. Look at what we are actually using here. I think what we may need. Okay. So notice some repairs here. Repair what we can around the inside of the ship first. Surprising how well they're able to target my thrusters. It's a little bit annoying. Just do some general repairs like that. What do we need? The lights off. We're not going to need those. Whoops, we'll need that. Thrusters. We need motor, electronics, optical, and plastic. So what we need to do is haul part of anything out of here. I need some logs if I've got any. Silicon. Put this into the cargo area. How are we doing now? For we need plastic tubes. What do we need for plastic then? Plant fibre and stone dust. Okay. I've just made a pile of plant fibre somewhere. We can the logs. Probably don't need 39 logs anyway, so put this in. How are we doing? What do we need now? Right, we've got enough now to make 2 medium thrusters. I'm gonna need some blocks as well. We can only get basic blocks. We'll get about 10 of those. We also need some, I think, probably 2 modular wings for the ship. Right guys, I'm just gonna let that build and then I'll be back once that's been built. I'll come back. I've built the first one of these, so we'll see. I'd like to, as I say, I can't remember. Oops. Is that how it fitted? Oh, that's the way it's going to fit. Actually, we'll put that in like that so that it fits. What we'll need to do is put some extra protection on the outside here. So that's the first one on. Repair it. Oh, feet over here. Got. Because in some ways I was pretty lucky to get away with what happened. So we've now got the second one, and we'll just put that on this side. We've now got the thrusters being installed. What? What we need to do is add these to the thrusters F. This is the 1, 0, isn't it? So we're gonna have to. One, isn't it? Add you to try and close some of this down actually, so we can actually see what's going on. Got quite a lot of damage here, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Lots of shutter doors. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of damage to. So that gets that repaired. We got on HUD. Which one's that being damaged? It looks like it's. Yeah, let me just look. I've got a feeling that those thrusters are damaged underneath, so we're gonna have to take a look underneath the ship as well. But we've now got the thrusters, so let's just turn that back on. Get here. Now, what was that one there? The Delta Large. Okay, let me just see if I can. Delta Medium, Delta Large. What we're going to do now is try and fit that fit in there. Okay, we need to might pull this back a little bit. Oops, sorry. That made quite an impressive bang, didn't it? Right, I think that fits that in there. And then what we need to do is we need angled, tapered, medium. Angled, tapered, medium. And that kind of meets up with the delta. Just up these. I think we're gotta turn that round. Right, so we've got our ship rebuilt back to. Whoops, sorry about that. So we've got that built there. What we need to do now is try and get a little bit of extra protection on this side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that block there and that block there, and we're just probably going to make the ship look a little bit clunky. That kind of just puts a tiny little bit of. I mean, it's not going to win any awards. There's no point pretending otherwise, but it might just give me that little extra bit of protection. Why has this got a bit more space on this side than that side? Oh, this thruster is back a little bit. Yeah, just keep that thruster. What we will do is if I put a full size block right down behind there like that, So that will open up that little bit there. And then we can take off that bit there. Pick up the thruster, put this back into the thingy bob, but that'll be okay. And then we'll take you in there. Put our block in there. So that gives a, I mean, it's still not going to be massively powerful, but I think we'll be a little bit better off now. We're just going to be a lot more careful with respect to when we're out and about now. I think I've been a little bit more too complacent, to be honest. This one's going to be a little bit fiddly, so I need a couple more, some carbon substrate blocks. Well, we just make one about number 5. Okay. Want 4 for the moment. Whoops. And then just here. Block. Dimensional. I think that should be it. Should have done this in the first place, but I think we're on the symmetry plane. Yep, good. Then we're just put get a little higher. I'm looking for what we're looking here. Kind of thin angled block. Right, let me just look around to see if I can find it. Probably it won't be in there. It'll probably be more in this section actually. So yeah, found it. That in there, so that will do it. Off the symmetry plane. One more thing to do. See what any other damage here. That looks so. What I want just to finish this video off, what we're going to do is go in here. Oops. One thing I do need to do is add that thruster to the F group again. So we've now got some control on the thrusters. Put the thrusters on. I'm going to take off high enough so I can look underneath the ship. And then we'll see what type of damage has been done underneath. Flare. I think generally underneath were okay. Obviously the most of the damage was on the front side there. There's a little bit damaged there on this thruster. And we're just going to come down, park. And there we are. We've finally got everything repaired back again. Small caution, fragile material. Yeah, well. So we got the ship back. We had a partially successful message doing the comm relays. Well, we're going to have to go back and do those later on. I think in the next part, we're going to definitely set up the base. I think I am going to be setting the base up here by the abandoned vessel yard rather than the UCH. Although what we'll probably do is once we've got this set up, we'll come down here. We need to get some thrusters off there. I also found a crash capital vessel over here that's got a nice lot of thrusters on as well. So what we'll probably do is set up a very simple defensive base here for construction purposes, nothing elaborate. and then we'll come down, loot down the UCH Heidelberg here, and then we'll see if we can get some shielding on this ship and do a few other things. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.